Hey, Jennifer gang, what's going on? It's Noah and Oscar here. It's currently like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just can't sleep. I don't know, I've tried. I even read a good like 50 pages in my book, but I'm still wide awake. I'm really, really hungry, but I don't want to eat anything because what I would eat would be what I want to have for breakfast in about like 6 hours. So I don't want to do that. Anyways, without further ado, best and worst things that I have ever heard from people in regards to, I guess, my gender identity and my transition and whatnot. I guess I'll go with like worst first, because then best makes it better later. When I was thinking about this topic, only one thing came to mind, and it was, back in, it might have been, like, the end of summer last year, like 2012, into, like, the beginning of fall. That's when I was, like, really starting to come out and talk to my parents about, wanting to transition. And my mom she just did not like it at first. Not that she likes it now, but she doesn't really care that much anymore. But, I've gotten into, like, multiple arguments with her about it, and the one time I was explaining to her, like, what I would want to do, like, to my body, you know, such as hormones and top surgery, name change, and, you know, things of that nature. And I didn't mention that I wanted bottom surgery at all, because, like, at this point in time, like, that shit's expensive. It's not that great, and honestly, like, right now, I just don't really care about it too much, so, and, like, my mom, she has the weirdest reactions to things if she's confused. Like, she gives you this face that's like, huh? And, but even worse than that. And when I was explaining all of this to her, she was like, so you want to go through the rest of your life as like a he, she, or, you know, and that, I don't care, like, what other people have said. If you really, like, if you love your parents and you're close to them, which I'm not actually that close to my parents, but I am compared to some other kids. When they say negative things like that to hurt you, almost like purposefully seeming, it just kind of shatters your world. At least for me, anyway. My girlfriend's a different story. She would lash right back out at her mom, but no, I was like, okay, fuck this. Like, I can't take you right now. You just hurt me really badly. I never brought it up to her again, because when I fight with my mom, 5 minutes later, it could be like it never even happened. It's actually kind of really sucky, because nothing ever actually gets resolved with her, unfortunately. But, the better side of things of that, like, recently it seems like my mom has been trying to understand and come around, and that also could tie into, like, some of the best things that I've heard regarding my gender identity and transition. What? Come here. Oscar wants to go inside so bad. Come here. Oscar, come here. Anyways. Lately, I have heard from my sister, my mom used male pronouns to her, and a couple weeks ago we were actually, like my sister and I and my parents, we were playing Scrabble, and my mom used, one time used a male pronoun, like used he for me, and I was like, well, she initially said she, and then corrected herself and said he, and, you know, that kind of redeems her, for questioning me about wanting to be a he, she for the rest of my life. Like, that instance just made me feel so much better, in a way. And my dad has also said things that, that really make me smile. Let's see, it's not, like, the actual physical things that he says, because it doesn't seem that great. It's more of, like, why I know he's saying it, and the confirmation that I need to know that he is okay with it, even though I have talked to him about it. He honestly, like, doesn't give a shit, but, like, the things that he says make it better for me, definitely. Some other things that I've heard, or people have told me, is that, you know, I seem so much happier and, like, aware of myself and comfortable. Just mostly just things of that nature. I've also heard that I'm really brave and, I guess, just, like, inspiring. I don't know where they get that from, because I am the least motivated person in the entire world. But I guess it's neat that people think so greatly of my transition, and it's nice to hear that. It's very nice to hear that. Alright, I guess we're gonna try to go to bed now. Nobody ever wants Oscar, so he sleeps with me. And he wants to go back to bed. Alright. I'll see you guys next Friday.